So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back. And listen, man, everybody who knows me knows I love a good steak, bro. What? You looking for something, man, to get me for a birthday gift card, a gift card to a steakhouse? Psh, we family for life. You know what I'm saying? But listen, fam, I'm a steak lover, right? But even this is insane to see, right? And they say everything is big in Texas. We about to check out this video, which is the impossible 15-pound Texas steak challenge, prime rib, biggest food challenge ever, man versus food. All right, we're gonna check this out. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Prepare yourself, man. About to see a lot of meat sweats.
Everyone, so here are the beautiful, 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 beautiful looking.
Bro, I'm just full just looking at that. Bro. Like, that thing looks as wide as his torso, fam. Stop.
Prime
He's not finishing that.
rib. This looks fantastic. Plus, we have a bunch of cracklins. We have some green beans, some potato salad, and some coleslaw. Those are all specialty items. So here at the head chef, Alex. Alex, what do we have going on here, man? Because this is insane.
This right here is a prime cut of our prime rib. This is a Omaha Select prime rib. This is smoked with mesquite in-house for about 6, almost 7 hours. Then we let it cool. Then we garlic crust it, and then cook it for about another 4 or 5 hours to a perfect 133 for you. So it's gonna be perfectly mid-rare in there.
And I'm so excited. And I know, so this was 11.5 pounds to start.
Correct.
I know you mentioned these are specialty items as well. So what's special about our items here?
The Southern style green beans, it's just a Southern staple here in Texas, really the Southern states. We do a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it, so you'll get a little hint of just a little bite, a little tang to it.
I like it.
When I started here, I personally, I'm just not a big fan of mayonnaise.
Okay.
So I changed the items just a little bit. My coleslaw is kind of a Cajun style coleslaw.
Okay.
With honey mustard and Creole mustard.
I like that.
Yeah, and then the baked potato salad we do is a sour cream base with bacon, chive, cheese, and sour cream.
I can vibe with that.
Bro, this looks like more of a two-person meal challenge to me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what I had my nephew do. If y'all saw the live video I put up on the channel where he did the pizza challenge, it was a two-person challenge. That's a little bit more. Bro, look at this, fam. And they got the nerve to have sides with it. No. The meat alone is a challenge.
A little bit tanginess, right?
Yeah.
All right, then we have these cracklins, which are fried pig skins.
Yeah, but these are amazing. I love these. I actually just brought these onto the menu. These are a fresh fried pork cracklin that we do, and we partnered with Texas Pete hot sauce.
Nice.
And they're amazing, man. They come fresh out of the fryer to you. You can still hear them crackling, and you pour the hot sauce and it sounds like fireworks, and it's a fun experience.
I've actually never had cracklins, so this will be a very exciting endeavor. But at that, I think pretty much let's get started. I know we have some jalapenos, pickles, and onions just kind of as palate cleansers here. But yeah, I mean, what are these sauces? We have all these sauces here.
I made it, well, you've got your classic horseradish cream right there for prime rib.
Ooh, delicious.
That's the au jus right there, cooked down a little drippings for you. Yeah, that right there is our in-house made Billy Bob's barbecue sauce.
Smells good.
World famous, man.
I got some real kind of nice sugary smokiness.
And this is a kind of a guava Caribbean barbecue sauce, something we're kind of experimenting with.
I can vibe with it.
Yeah.
All right, I know you said you want to cut this.
Yeah.
Let's see this cut, man.
My thing is, bro, like, well, you need to get to it. If that stuff starts getting cold and hard and stuff like that, doesn't that, I'm asking because I ain't never did nothing like that. Doesn't that make it even extremely hard to do? Yeah, it's got to be harder.
I'm excited doesn't cut it. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
It's almost like birthing a child. You know, I got to see this whole thing through from start to finish. Woo. I'm gonna split it so you're gonna have 4 giant sections.
Okay, 4 giant sections. I can dig with that. Oh man, just that is like soft as butter. I don't know if you guys can see the way that's cutting. And how many people would this normally feed, did you say?
Normally, you're looking about comfortably from 50 to 60 people right here.
50 to 60 people.
On our banquets, they usually choose from 2 to.
I was thinking 15. That's what I was saying to myself. 15. 50 though? Nah, he ain't making it.
3 different meats. So you've got one of these, a whole brisket, and probably about 20 halves of chicken.
Looks nice and hot, looks very delicious. So while that might get started here momentarily, we have a value of over $400 here, food for 50 to 60 people. So wish me luck and let's get started. Thank you so much, Alex, really appreciate that. So this is definitely the biggest piece of meat, like challenge at all in Texas. So how about we get started? We'll say the count of, oh man, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's eat. Oh yeah, beautiful. Oh, beef. This is huge though. Oh, you got that smoke? I've never had a smoked prime rib, but tender, juicy. Oh, that fat. Oh man, that fat is beautifully rendered. Which stays on the crust again?
Sorry?
Which stays on the crust again?
It's roasted garlic. Smash it to a paste and then re-roast it all over.
Man, that is damn good. Very well cooked. And you got some real Texas sweet tea. Kind of good sweet tea. Just look at that beautiful fat. So flavorful. Oh man. I'm sorry everybody, I wish I could share. The thing is huge though. This may take a little while.
Hey everyone, welcome to this video where today we're here at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth, Texas, taking on what is literally like the biggest food challenge, pretty much the biggest food challenge I've ever attempted. We had an 11.5 pound piece of smoked prime rib. We had 3 sides of over a pound each, plus an absolutely massive pile of cracklins, literally probably equating to upwards of 16 pounds of food. This thing was huge.
I'm using gloves because I have a cut on my hand. Otherwise, normally I don't care about getting dirty, but cuts don't like food as much as my mouth does. I'll put it that way.
Making this thing not only a very Texas-sized challenge, but
Now I was wondering when that was gonna happen. He was being a little bit proper too long with the cutting and the slicing, and I was like, all right. In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, eventually. Now, here you go. Get into it. You better get into it.
the biggest food challenge in Texas and the biggest piece of meat in a food challenge that I ever know of in the world. Like, this thing again was just absolutely insane. And the price value on this of over $400, again, absolutely insane. What I will say though is we had absolute quality ingredients. We're talking prime beef, yes, Omaha prime beef for this prime rib. We have, again, the highest quality of sides and these house-made cracklins. Again, when it comes to quality and flavor, this thing was absolutely on point. The prime rib was smoky, but yet super tender, super juicy, and just oh so fatty like a prime rib.
I'm still trying to
So 3 minutes in, he making good time so far. You know what I mean? Still working on that first quarter because he cut it in 4s. And yeah.
these things here. This is some of the au jus. Try the au jus on it. Woo. Beautiful flavor. Horseradish cream. And you have to appreciate the love that went into this. 16 hours of cooking. Oh man, very good.
We did have 90 minutes to complete the challenge, and again, a huge thanks to our friends at FPOS or FPOS for helping to set up this.
That's what I was waiting to hear, the time limit. So we got 90 minutes of this, bro, but I doubt it.
Challenge here at Billy Bob's, because like I said, this was a very memorable experience. Not only is Billy Bob's a really world-renowned music venue, the world's biggest honky-tonk, but again, they got some killer food. And I know they do obviously like caterings, they do lots of big events, they also have their restaurant there, but like I said, the food was absolute fire. We got to meet the chef there at the beginning, and just like, oh man, we were in for a treat.
So this, you said, is this, which makes sense, this is the leaner side. So we'll get into some of this beautiful beef action. See that just dripping? That is just like too good. Oh man, that cap is just like melts in your mouth.
So in all reality, you know, like I said, this was a challenge. I knew it was going to be memorable. I had no confidence that I was going to beat this thing. Like I said, with the weight of everything, it was just oh so huge.
Bro said I had no confidence in myself. Fam, we don't either. We know you're not gonna make it, bro. That's enough beef for a year. Like for one person. Like, stop, fam. That's gonna no.
I do love a good beef. I love beef. But of course, being like a prime rib, a steak, a beef, etc., it is kind of a harder food to eat. It just takes a long time to consume. So I knew we were going to need the time, and like I said, I really had no confidence that we were going to end up finishing this, but I knew it would just be a fun experience nonetheless.
I think this is also calorie free. That's a joke.
If you think this is a crazy amount of food, please hit that like button and comment down below if you think we'll actually be able to complete this challenge. At that, if you want to grab yourself some merch, such as the Hellrite shirt I am wearing, definitely check out joeleats.com. And yeah, all that info is in the description for my website, also my Instagram and my Facebook page. At that though, I'm going to leave you to this for now. I will hop back in with a little bit of commentary later on. But like I said, we're in for a heck of a ride. So let's sit back, relax, and let's go.
Bro, I would imagine the size of that meat is bigger than his stomach. Like his actual stomach inside of his body. That meat is bigger than his stomach. So how are you gonna? No.
I can hear it crackling as some of these beautiful beef juices get on them. But yeah, we're probably maybe like coming on 7 minutes, I believe. Whew. It's a lot of food, guys, but it is very delicious. We're almost halfway through the meat. Admittedly, I'm already filling up a bit. So, let's say I do this belt, get an extra couple of horsepower in there, some more room, because we're gonna need it. That's hella for sure. But man, what a treat. Do I get a hat?
Yeah, you get that.
Oh yeah.
He gonna be burping prime rib for the next month straight.
Guys, I'm going to be officially Texan. This is the proudest moment of my life. Love it.
Look like they're starting to get smaller, don't they?
Okay, about 10 minutes in. Whew. Officially almost halfway through the steak, or the prime rib. Oh man, this thing is killer, I'll say that much. It's very, very good. Killer huge, killer delicious. It's gonna take some time, but I really like it. It's very soft, very tender, very moist. It's definitely got a burp. Hopefully it'll come out at some point. Anyway, we'll keep it up. I'm gonna try to work some of that air out of me. Prime rib.
Why you don't stand up and walk around?
Woo! Look at that freaking lot of fat in there. That is calorie free. Try this guava barbecue sauce they have going on.
Who want to make a bet he don't even touch the sides? If he goes for the meat first, if he goes for the meat and try to finish the meat first, I doubt he even make it to the sides.
Ooh. Very unique. Very kind of sweet and fruity, but almost a little. It tastes like wow. Let's be honest. The one thing I probably should have done is tried to use the restroom before this. Should I have tried to empty out? It's very rich. Put it that way. Very rich.
Cannot lie, I'm impressed though. I'm impressed. He's made it that far. I'm impressed.
So come about 90 minutes, my light just died. So yeah, whatever we are, make fun of Sam. A lot of food. It's actually so tender that I'm trying to like just pull it, like go like this. And it's just like falling apart in my hand. So it's very tender, very well cooked. This is a lot of food, guys. We'll see what happens, but this is definitely a Texas style piece of beef. Last quarter, no shortage of beef, that's for sure.
Yeah, that stuff is gonna come up. It's gonna come up.
Yeah, this was like 11.5 pound piece of meat. Whoa. So, very delicious though. As soon as we finish this, we go on the sides, it should move a little quicker. Steaks are generally, steaks are prime ribs, beef are just kind of sometimes slower to eat. Just because they involve quite a bit of shrimp. So, keep on trucking.
I feel like I got a burp for him.
always say my favorite animals are cows. They taste delicious. I can also tell you how I am a vegan. I have good logic. Go 25 minutes down, crazy huge. We're making the way. Like an eighth left maybe. Oh. I knew this would take a while, but definitely take a long time. Like I said, these things will move quicker. Hopefully I'll have room for everything. Oh. A lot of food, a lot of the same thing. Could mix it up and vary it a little bit, but we'll see how that goes.
So by this point, I was really starting to struggle. We had already consumed probably, 10 pounds of the beef. And it was so rich, it was very, very savory, and I was very much filling up. Like I said, I knew this was going to take a long time to eat just because it's like a prime rib, because the food requires chewing and stuff, but I had no idea that it was going to take me this long. I guess, again, I really underestimated the size of that piece of meat. So again, to be about 30 minutes in, not even done the beef, I knew we were in trouble, and I really, again, was just hoping that I'd be able to at least be able to taste everything. The meat was really excellent. Like I said, just so much of it. Never before did I ever want to say that I think I had too much beef, but for one sitting, I do think this 11.5 pound prime rib was too much for a single person in a single sitting. It was funny how they said that this size of prime rib would serve something like 50 people at an event. So it just kind of goes to show the actual sheer volume of beef that I was consuming. Again, super rich, super fatty, super delicious, but oh, just so much meat.
He's pretty much at the end of the meat, and that's insane. I didn't think this would be even possible, man. Give that man the prize. He should just get it off of just that alone. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're almost done the beef. Not that I'm excited to see it go, but it was a lot. That is for sure. Definitely a big animal. Big piece of an animal. They got work. I've been chewing for 36 minutes or 35 minutes straight. We've eaten 35 minutes straight. But we're pretty much done the beef. I think there's people cheering me on. Thank you. Shout out to the legendary guitar bar we're in as well. Featured in a number of movies. So, however many minutes into beef and chill, I guess there's a little bit of fat left here, but pretty much all that's gone. Let's see if I can get to this, if I can even finish it. But let's keep trucking. Let's try my first crackling. I'll try it without hot sauce first. So basically, it's again fried pork skits. It's pretty good. It's kind of like chicharron. In certain cultures, I like potato chip. I got a burp again, but it'll go. Oh. At least these are a little less chewing than the beef, but I better pick things up. So how am I a vegan, you may ask? Well, if you're kosher, you eat kosher foods, right? That makes you kosher. Well, if I eat vegan foods, then I'm a vegan. Cows are vegan. So hypothetically, I'm a vegan. Vegan animal, vegan Joel. Same thing. Now if I ate a bear, I wouldn't be vegan. But cows, fair game.
So now, when it comes to these cracklings, these things were actually freaking awesome. I was just, really trying to focus on getting them done, so I know I wasn't doing too much talking, but I absolutely love these cracklings. And the combination of the cracklings and the hot sauce was just fire. Like, these honestly were so good.
We're using some Texas Pete. I don't want to put too much on it, because I find when I'm really full, spicy sometimes makes me feel a little nauseous, but otherwise I love hot sauce. We definitely crack.
Not gonna put too much. Let me put the whole bottle on there.
Brady crackle and crazy crunch.
Definitely a food item that I would love to kind of sit down and enjoy. Obviously, a very different situation when I was really trying to get these done, and I was absolutely about to bust from being so full.
Just for times 12 for desperate measures. I'm just kidding, I just want you to hear the crackle. It's like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Made with pork. I think that's a thing. Yeah. Why not? Pork made with Rice Krispies. Texas Pete does a really good dish on that.
Mind you, he still got 3 1-pound bowls of whatever that is over there.
Well, I can still stand, everybody. That's a good sign. I'm not promising that's going to be the case for long. You guys have a wheelbarrow you can roll down your hood? Interesting flavor. Like a brine? Bacon? I can still taste it. A little bit.
I'm surprised his jaw isn't exhausted by now from all the chewing.
All right, being done. Woo. So these cracklings are like now.
He hurting.
A little softer. Still super crispy though. Oh, best. Cowboys just won. They just got to win. Hopefully, I can get a win too. That's what I'm worried about. I personally wasn't too worried about the Cowboys. Other people would beg to differ, but.
Fam, was that one piece of crackling he just sat to the side? Did anybody else notice that? That was huge.
Comment your, we'll say, football team down below. Mine's the Cowboys. Yeah. I don't have a team. Say it's the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's a big one. It's taking a long time, but we're gonna be done with crackles in a moment. We only got the 2 sides left, so.
He can really do this, bro. 48 minutes down right now, right? So let's round it to 50. Say he got 40 and 90-minute challenge, 40 minutes left. If he could finish this and then spend 20 minutes apiece on the 1-pound bowls, he could do this.
It's gonna keep it up, man. Yeah, it's a ride. Hope nobody had plans this evening. Take a little bit. The best way to work out is chew for 50 minutes straight. I will say that when I think about it, that's a long time to chew.
Yeah, it is.
John Durs.
Just look at that tray, bro, how much he's consumed already. It's just mind-blowing to see that.
I might have broke my tooth. Maybe. Ouch. I'll figure that out after. Oh well. Let's do it.
Right goes on, I guess.
Maybe eating my tooth. There's a couple really hard bits I literally can't do them. Nonetheless. Anyway, crackles are done. Okay. They're just these massive sides of potato salad and coleslaw. Man, like I said, we're in for the ride.
He got it, bro.
I may be missing a little bit of teeth, but it's okay. Casualties are to be expected. I live by that, I die by that. And I may die today, so. I lived a pretty good life. Love you, Mom. Here I am. I should have some of this with the prime rib. It's very acidic. It cuts that. Will cut that fat very well. Retrospect.
The sides were also super delicious as well. The coleslaw was really, really nice. They refer to it as like a Creole coleslaw, which I was not familiar with that terminology, but I did like it. It was kind of like a vinegar-ish based coleslaw, but like again with the mustard and everything in there, it did have a slight bit of more kind of thickness, a little bit more of a texture, you know, compared to just like a vinegar coleslaw, which can be, you know, pretty much like pretty runny and not creamy. I don't know if creamy is the right word, but you know, mustard has a little bit of a kind of creaminess to it, so there's a little bit of that in there. Good flavor. Again, definitely should have used it and ate it with the beef. Would have helped that go along well. And it's just these sides were so big. The flavors were great, but they were so big. I was struggling to eat them. I thought I was going to die, but you know, I kept on going.
Last one. Oh.
Bro, did y'all think he would make it this far? I didn't, bro. This is insane.
Done.
Yeah, you're at 57.
He got 30 minutes to do this, a little over 30 minutes. Like, bro, he can do this.
Well, guys, this is undoubtedly going to be the longest challenge I've ever done. The top before was like 59 minutes. Something seconds. There's no way we're getting this done next 2 minutes. So, you know, did Dallas go to overtime?
No, you want to.
They almost went to overtime? Well, I'm in overtime today. I'm taking the overtime. Try to lean. It's like most room, less pressure on my stomach. We're almost there, guys.
Just don't breathe.
Yeah, as long as my lungs don't expand, lots of room in my cavity. Oh my lord, there's a freaking bottle of whiskey in front of me. Good thing I didn't, he asked me if I'd take a shot. Good thing I didn't commit to that. I think I know. Yeah, I said I'd taste it, I'll taste it. Any more than that, I don't know what would happen. All right, potato salad. Oh, dear Lord Jesus, be with me. It is Sunday after all, thank you, God.
So you have to realize by now, I had been literally eating nonstop for an hour, like just straight chewing for an hour. It was a lot of work. It was very mentally taxing, physically taxing, and it was basically like an athletic event. Not to mention how full I was. It was hard to breathe because my lungs couldn't expand because my stomach was so expanded. And everything about this was just so difficult at this point. Like I said, everybody, really, I do not recommend eating large quantities of food. Just don't do it.
Like halfway through it, I can see the light. Just kidding, that's my own light.
Are you kidding me?
Is that good? Is that a win?
Literally an hour and 5 minutes on the dot.
An hour and 5 minutes on the dot. That took work. That took work. That was crazy. It's my longest food challenge ever. Definitely one of the toughest. But I want to give a huge thank you not only to FPOS for making this happen, but also Billy Bob's as well. Legendary spot here in Texas. Super, super cool. Food was great. I've never actually had a smoked prime rib before, but that was absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that. The sides were really cool. The coleslaw was fantastic. I've never had one like that either. Sauces were great.
How is he even speaking right now?
That was about that. So yeah, just nobody eat that much food. Just don't. You don't have to. I just did it, so you don't have to. Like, really don't. Apparently, like prime rib for 50 people or whatever. So with that, everyone, like I said, it was super awesome. I really appreciate it. Alex is holding the hat, so I think I got a hat, which is pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to.
You are officially texting after that.
I appreciate it.
You get your first steps in that.
put it on my hand if you want. I like it. Yeah, that's not a bad look. I like it. So you're gonna see me wearing this around. I definitely, I'm a little messy on my hands. I don't want to touch it. It's too good to mess that with. But like I said, everybody, that was a hell of a challenge. A lot of food, but I am so honored. I'm so happy. Like I said, we got to make this happen. This was so cool. So again, huge thanks to everybody. And yeah, if you're ever in the area, stop on by. If you're a restaurant,
I want to see the after. Nobody never shows like the after effects. Let me see if this in the video or anything. No, he's just showing some other stuff. Hey, first of all, salute to him for even doing that, making the attempt, trying that, all of that type of stuff like that. Salute to him for that, bro. He accomplished it. He doubted himself. I doubted himself. All of that, but he made it, man. Salute to him, bro. 15-pound. You had prime rib, potato salad, coleslaw, green beans, crackling, and all that meat, man. Let me know, man. What's the craziest food challenge y'all done? Put it in the comment section, man. Stick around and stay tuned. Till the next one, I'm gone. Peace.